Welcome back, everyone, to more Eschalon. Book what? Locked portcullis here. We can't get through. Give me that extra XP, baby! Alright. We're still in safe scumming mode. That's gonna be, Benny and the Dragon. Benny and the Dragon, dude. We'll always take a book. A book is good looking shit. I don't think this one actually gives us anything. But let's read Benny and the Dragon. Benny knew he shouldn't keep it. If his mother or father found it, they would dash it upon the ground without a second thought and probably give him a lashing that he wouldn't forget for months. Still, it was beautiful, dense, and leathery. The egg was pleasing to cradle in Benny's arms. It seemed to produce its own warmth, and occasionally Benny felt something inside it move. The colors of the egg changed as well, from a spotted purple appearance in the sunlight to a deep green when indoors. And in the darkest of conditions, Benny swore he could see the egg glow faintly from within. Benny and the egg! 2 nights in a row he slept with it under his blanket, and it gave him much happiness. He held it close and talked to it, reassuring that he would not let any harm come to it. By the end of the week, Benny noticed a change in the egg. Its shell grew thinner and more flexible, and whatever it was inside seemed to grow. More restless. I know what you're talking about. Fearful still to tell his parents, but having no intention of getting rid of it, he instead kept the egg under his bed in a wooden box filled with straw, while he tended the field with his father during the day. This seemed to be a good solution at first, but on the second day, Benny returned home to discover something was startling had occurred while he was away. Benny and the Dragon! We need to get to part 2. I bet you it ate fucking mom or some shit. Yo, it's dark as fuck down here. I'm gonna need that extra XP. Thank you very much. Which I need me a light. Benny and the Dragon. God damn you. Very dusty portcullis. So this one's finally open now. One right path, many wrong steps. Oh, that doesn't look good. Give me extra XP. Alright, we gotta get across this without fucking up. If you got spot hidden, it'll help you here a little bit. Not completely, but that helps enough, right? Am I right? Of course I'm right. I'm always fucking right. Benny and the Dragon. I just mangled the fuck out of you. You enter the small antechamber and see it in a state of chaos. Chairs lay strewn about, a broken table lies splintered on the floor, and a rotted corpse lies in the corner. This room appears to have been a meeting area at one time, but now is little more than a filthy tomb of a mediocre thief. How he met his fate is a mystery. Benny and the Dragon. He's got a brassy key, 40 gold, chainmail boots, and an iron dagger. I think his name is Benny. You see a solid door made of aging, cracked wood. Decide to turn off your torch and beat the shit out of this barrel. But then the salamander comes around the side and you're like, fuck that, I'm gonna flame broil that bitch first. Why is this shit so loud? I think it's because I was playing WoW earlier. And it's hard to hear those motherfuckers. This is much better. Unacceptable! You're gonna give me something. No! Not acceptable. This is horse shit! Alright, one more chance, and then this is an empty fucking barrel. Yeah, that's an empty barrel right there, folks. So, take unarmed skill in the beginning, so you can punch shit. Oh, 2 torches. That's actually, I'm okay with that. Because we need them. I'm not okay with another empty barrel. Yeah, you better give me 10 gold. We need torches, so... The brass key releases the lock. You get 50 experience for unlocking a door. Penny and the Dragon. luck, you bitch. It seems we may not have enough room to pitch a tent. Yeah, that's true, because I am hung like a fucking horse. Again, remember there is no time in this. You do not age, so... Ah! You might as well just fuck shit up. Alright, we got another lever. I should open another portcullis or a door back here. I feel more inclined to use a torch when I'm recording an LP, mainly because I know I'm, recording something for other. If I was just doing this myself, I could just figure this out, right? Like, I wouldn't even waste a torch. But when you're recording a video for, 13,000 subscribers, because we know everyone's watching this, you want there to be some kind of graphical representation of what's going on at all times. So, when you become an LPer, what I'm saying is things change. The way you play a game changes. The way you record a game changes. That is a big fucking lizard. Oh, we might as well get that extra 45 experience from that Noxamander. Those guys are... There's another one. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we just want to kill one. Fuck it. We had to kill 2 of those sumbitches. They actually did a fantastic fucking job with this game. It's just... It's dark. It's grimy. I love it. So far, I'm in love with this shit. I'm not in love with the empty fucking container, though, so reload. Nope. There we go. No, brass rings are for homos. Charcoal? I was a good boy this year, Santa. So we could tell this is a low-level barrel. We'll take the fucking 6 gold. Gold. We want gold. This looks tricky. Never mind, it's not. Alright, here we are in the final room. Bar of Mithril. The Holy Taslar. I mean, when I see a book, I'm just going to take it. A book's a book, right? Contained within the yellow pages of this tome is the text of one of many religious faiths. The first pages describe the process of creation as most holy books often do. Long ago, there were only the great ones, the darkness named Onus, and the light named Ray. They fought for control of the sky, but it was Onus who dominated and kept Ray away. Ray. Exiled far beyond the most distant stars, in this time darkness reigned supreme. But Ray schemed to dethrone Onus, and so gathered an army of burning comets for which to attack the darkness. From the black abyss of the most distant realm, Ray moved with his army and surprised Onus, driving back darkness and bringing light to the sky. Onus, in all his wickedness, retaliated with great vengeance. In an act of madness, he punched a hole in the sky to consume all of the comets, but their numbers were too great. As all of the cosmos began falling into the butthole, the comets came crashing together and formed a single brilliant gem, too large to be pulled through the opening. The gem became known as Eschalon, and its greatness alone was enough to seal the hole formed by Onus. With the immense pool created by Eschalon and the remnant hole, Onus and Rai were dragged into the endless spiral from which they could not escape. Ever spinning around Eschalon, they gave the land its first day and night, which has continued for endless millennia since. Their imprisonment became the gift of all creatures of Eschalon. Thus, the story of day and night has been created. Onus and Ray. Ray and Onus. Look at all the shit we got to sell. I'm just saying. Plus this fucking look. Benny and the Dragon. Benny. 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 Benny and the Dragon. Motherfucker. Alright, I think that's it for this little dungeon, peoples. I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna light that. And we're gonna get the fuck out of Dodge. And look at our beautiful little mini-map here. It did a great job. I mean, that is a pretty good representation of what the fuck is going on right now. Now, as a min-maxer, do I need more map than that? No. That's enough to get by. But if I find a cartography book, I don't know. I might even spend the money. I like good maps. And I cannot lie. Ooh. Oh. We got Fang Salamanders coming in. Fang Salamanders coming in here. They set off a bunch of the traps, which is pretty awesome. You remember the games that you would play where the enemies wouldn't set off the traps and you're like, that's bullshit. Well, guess what, baby? They set off traps in Eschalon. We'll go ahead and leave a torch there for shits and gigs, just to keep the place a little illuminated. I'm just kidding. Give me that torch. Alright. Well, we definitely want to head back to Aradel and turn in the Mithril Bar. Complete another questicle. And obviously unload on all this other shit. And look at that. You're getting really close to a Lizzo. I could have fast traveled, but I like walking it. I like walking the walk, you know what I'm saying? have your bar of mithril. Thank you very much. I had my doubts that you'd be able to retrieve it, but I was wrong. Farwick opens a chest behind him and pulls out a hefty pouch of gold. This bar of mithril is valued at 375 gold, so I'll give you full price for it. You deserve it. I risked my life for that chunk of metal. I think you owe me a little more than 375. Is that right? Well, sir, we had a deal. And I was even beginning to think a generous state of... And I was even being generous given the state of things around here. If you think I owe you something more, you're going to have to come and take it from me. Well, did you at least give me my 300... Oh, when we got our level. We got an official level there. And it looks like he did give me my gold. I'm not going to take it from you. Don't be such a jerk. So when we hit 35 perception, we're actually going to get an extra NP per level. So we're going to go ahead and do that, obviously. We're also going to jack up Arcane Elementals some more. Because that's how I roll, motherfucker. Maximum mana points have increased by 9. So the whole point of my build here is I'm going to become a Elemental and Divination Mage, which means I'll be good at both ends of the spectrum. So we get our perception up to a certain level, which we just did, which is going to give us a bonus MP per level. And now we're going to start working on Wisdom and Intelligence. And once we get those up to 20, I believe it's 20 each, they will also give us a bonus mana +1 per level. And basically what's going to happen is we're going to end up having so much mana and so much mana regeneration, it's going to be maxed to where you cannot regenerate mana any faster. So meditation is completely useless at this point because the way we're going to build this character, we're going to already have maxed out our mana regeneration. So meditation, waste of skill points. Do not put any skill points into it if you're trying to mimic this build. You won't need it. It won't help you. Let's continue the fucking game. We're getting quite rich now, as you can see. Our mercantile skill is totally helping. Totally fucking helping. Not really, but whatever. I almost want to hang on to the short sword. Just cuz. We do want to get rid of some of this other shit. I don't know. Did we decide we're going to keep books? Certainly not ones that are like this. Mercantile books, I think, are pointless to keep. +5 mana. We can start looking at other shit like this. Spot hidden +3. Yeah, we needed some mana potions. We actually want to get all these spells as well. I know air shield's really good. I mean, honestly, after we've read the books, what's the point of having them, right? We read them. Might as well fucking sell them. We could combine a lot of this other shit. We read that. We're hanging on to Bless. I don't think we need the 10 ring. Our notes are also other things that we can probably stash somewhere. I'm feeling groovy. And look, we're now a level 3 neophyte. Resistance to magic is getting up there. Perception, again, we're getting that bonus MP. We're going to start moving intelligence and wisdom up to 20 each, which is going to give us another bonus mana point per level. Which by that time, it's going to give us a lot of mana. We're going to have a shitload of mana, folks. Alright, so what we want to do now is do some cleanup crewage. Because we're a little bit more powerful. And we're not trying to rush this game. We're gonna take it nice and slow. We're gonna explore everything, everywhere. We're gonna get all the gold, all the barrels. We're gonna expose this game for what it is. So if you remember earlier, there was some guarded treasure to the northwest. But we're actually gonna head down here to the the southeast. Because there's some more guarded treasure that we need to make ours. And as you can see, we're mapping it out here. We're going to continue to expose the XP sheet as we can. You can see magic points are steadily rising up. We want it to literally happen every step, though. We might even be able to go to level 4. Even though that does take a bit more. It might be safer to stay at 3. Because remember, when you're firing that extra fire dart to get that extra XP, it's taking that extra amount of mana, but... Ooh! A wizard hat. Still counts as light armor though, right? So say we take that. Yeah, I still need light armor. We gotta get light armor. Leather skin potion. Boring. Skullduggery +3 gauntlets. Those are worth a lot. Let's take those and sell them. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bonus 35 XP. What can I say? We'll take it. Oh, you afraid, little pussy blob? No fire damage. See, this one is when it would be good to have a bow, or I could just punch the shit out of him. Ah! You bent. Alright, let's head back to that other little treasure trove. You can see we're taking things nice and slow. There was a frog off in the brush. Be careful for those. They're dangerous. Well, that's where we need to get. But unfortunately, we still got a couple blobbers hanging out there. This is going to take us to North Parish. We don't want to go there quite yet, because we're trying to We're trying to get that chesticle. We could also go far off to the northwest, which will take us to Grimhold. Alright, there's one of them. Shit, I'm gonna just go for the chest. I don't even think he's gonna get to me. I completely misled his ass. Mandrake root. Fuck it, we'll take it. It's a new book. We'll take it. It's another new book. And a rabbit's foot. Why not? Dodge +3. It can help a little bit. Jack notched an arrow and pulled the string back until he felt the familiar feeling of feathers against his cheek. At that moment, he realized he was only at peace when his arm is burning to keep the bow drawn. when he's looking down the shaft at what will be certain death for the next person to enter his sight. This bow was heavier than what he was used to, with at least 30 pounds more to draw. That didn't matter. He felt so focused and alert he probably could have held it twice that additional weight and still had enough accuracy to put the arrow through someone's eye at 100 yards. All the anger and vengeance he had been carrying with him for years now was forgotten. This was the moment he'd waited half a lifetime, for he was going to savor every moment of it, every second of it even. In the darkness, far off the grassy hill that marked the extent of the outpost defendable area, a soft orange glow appeared on the horizon. Pinpoints of flickering torchlight slowly rose over the crest of the knoll, signifying the approach of an army that was coming to wage war upon the outpost. The front line stretched more than half a mile wide, and through the ground, Jack could feel the footsteps of an entire legion of soldiers approaching. All this just for me, he thought to himself as he pressed his lips, formed into a smile. The first in many years. You did not bring nearly enough men with you, dear father. Okay. Sell it. The Goblin clans of Theramore. Goblins have always been a nuisance to the people of the eastern provinces. Like weeds and mosquitoes, it was a common acceptance that goblins were just here to annoy us, mucking around and causing trouble. Luckily, the common goblin is just a nuisance that is easily scared away when confronted. Early settlers learned that just like keeping a dog nearby or a lantern lit was usually enough to keep the goblins from stealing chickens at night. That changed in the late 5th century when goblins began to organize themselves into clans. Suddenly there appeared goblin war units capable of causing great harms to others. They stopped being a nuisance and became a danger. During the skirmishes of 590, the Commonwealth Guard experienced noted difficulties in suppressing goblin raids in the Southlands. After securing most of Theramore, a large wall called the Southern Gate was built to keep the goblins contained in Crackamere, where we do a lot of crack. Human settlers were evacuated from the desert lands. The Chancellor proclaimed it a victory for humans. The Goblin clans claimed it a victory for themselves. Much was learned of the Goblin war clans at that time. The basic warrior, called the Goblin Hacker, uses a short sword, or machete, in a savage but effective attack. Goblin archers have been witnessed to have impressive accuracy with short bows, and the Goblin Bomb Thug, a unit strapped with a keg of bang dust, is fully prepared to sacrifice himself in defense of a unit or a higher officer. Although most goblins are not known to possess magical abilities, there are reports of Goblin Shaman among the clan population. The Goblin unit is loosely assembled and generally led by a warlord. Warlords answer to a higher officer, usually the clan leader. Clan leader is a position held by the strongest goblin. At any time, the leader may be challenged and overthrown by a more powerful goblin. Iron half helmet. Yes. For some fucking loot, baby. Loop, scoop, and boogie. I'm all about my rings of vigor and my rabbit foot. Shit that doesn't fuck up my encumbrance. Thank you very much. Alright, so now we've picked up the treasure. We are going to head north. But we want to go to North Parish because we are going to go to another town, I believe. Actually, where do we want to go next? It's a good fucking question, Game Order. I'm going to vote we go north. South Grimhold and west is Eversleep Cemetery. Give me that extra MP. Get fucked, baby. Again, remember, there's no time limit. You're not aging in this game. Rest when it makes sense. You see a tall, thin man. Almost immediately you notice that his right eye is missing, and in its place is just a fleshy hole. The other eye is sunken and dark. His skin is pale and sickly, as if he hasn't seen sunlight in years.
Greetings to you. My name is Lurik. I am the director of Eversleep Cemetery. I assume you've come to inquire about funeral services for a loved one, or perhaps you wish to make arrangements for yourself.
Lurik smiles at you politely, which you find creepier than as if he's not smiled at all.
Perhaps you could tell me more about Eversleep Cemetery. Certainly, Eversleep Cemetery is located due west of here, and is the finest resting grounds in all of Eastern Thermal. We handle all the details of the funeral and have an assortment of coffins, caskets, and private vaults to suit your needs. We offer traditional ground burials as well as interment within our private crypt, where your loved ones can rest safely until the very end of time. Do you desire cremation? No problem. Embalmment? Our pleasure. I'll personally see to it that the needs of you and your family are taken care of. Why don't we begin the paperwork now to secure a spot for you and your loved ones? Not right now. Thanks for your time. Perhaps you could tell me more about Eversleep Cemetery.
Certainly. But not right now, motherfucker. Well, apparently Lurik does not want to hook me up with the free shit. Which means I gotta beat the... He's heard it, but is he seeing it? There's that crypt key. We actually don't want to go that route, because I believe there's a way to get a side quest from him, which of course, you know, we want to show all the questicles. And we don't want to be complete assholes and just rob and mob everybody. We're not a rogue. We are still a magic user. But if he doesn't give us an opportunity to enter this crypt, then yes. Ah! Ow! How dare you? How dare you not give me anything? 4 gold? Who are you talking to? Whoa! A 240 gold mace? Absolutely. See, the save scumming in this is just... it's too good to be true. It's too easy to do, and why not? When you're gonna get 240 fucking gold out of it. Salamander pit, keep out. Oh.
I think that's an invitation. Oh shit, I see chasticles.
Can we get better than 12 gold? Wooden cudgel. 9 gold. Come on, baby. It looks like 12 gold is the winner. Can we get another 12 gold? Going once, going twice. 5 gold and some spider silk. Oh, some acid, leather bracers. There we go. Acid's always good. It's acid and mandrake root help us make a solid potion. Look at all these little... Did that motherfucker just crawl down that pit? Yeah, we want to make use of that 45 XP for sure. We maximized our efforts up in that bitch. This parchment appears to be part of a journal entry. After scouting for several different areas, I think the pit area is the best place to store my valuables until order is restored in this region. The salamanders won't disturb the chesticles, and everyone knows best to stay away from this area. Yes, I think the salamanders will make perfect guards. The invisibility potion will keep me hidden from the beast until I'm finished stashing my belongings. It is common knowledge that salamanders hunt using sight, not smell. Or is it the other way around? No matter. It will only take me a few moments to place it. There looks to be a crude map of the pit area scrawled under this entry. And this motherfucker's dead. I think they're telling us this is a good place to stash shit? Sure. A thinking cap, +2 intelligence. We'll be dumb not to take that. Even with a negative modifier, +2 intelligence is +2 intelligence, folks. Boom shakalaka. We got some magical adjustments there. Now keep in mind the MP bonus that we're going for does not come into effect unless your base stat is 20. So we're still technically at a 14 intelligence for that in particular. But yes, we need light armor and we need extra intelligence, wisdom, perception. And we want all the items that affect that. Entangle is actually a good scroll for us to get. We'll go ahead and grab that as well. Now this can be where we stash our shit if we decide to do so. It's gonna be our little... We can be like, keep our Easter eggs here. Part of brewing. Our potions, things like that. For now, I'm not gonna worry about it so much because we're not even close to encumbered. We're at half. So it's not that big a deal. But as we start to accumulate more and more, we're gonna really need to find a spot where we can keep our goody goodies. And And we are we're moving along quite nicely in this game. Very happy with this build so far, and it's just going to get better because we haven't even touched on divination. But there is a threshold in this game where you get to a certain point and the turnaround just isn't as bountiful as it is in the beginning. So it's just not worth focusing too much on one thing. There is a balance. You see a woman standing in a campsite. She appears distressed. A wagon with broken wheels. A wagon with a broken wheel sits in the weeds nearby. She reacts cautiously as you approach her. Hail to you, traveler. My name's Mary. If you're a bandit come to rob me, I must tell you, your friends paid a visit not more than 2 days ago. They've taken all my shit. There's no more.
Unfortunately, I am in fact here to rob you. I'm sure I can find something worth taking.
The woman gasps and closes her eyes tightly and balls her hands in a fist. I will not resist, so please don't harm me. Take what you want and leave.
I'm just kidding, bitch. Do you need any help?
The woman seems surprised by your offer.
Well, I guess if you're offering, perhaps you could locate my husband, Braden. We were traveling north to Dogford when our wagon broke. I set up camp here and tended to our belongings while he went ahead to get parts. That was nearly a week ago, and Dogford should have only been a 3-day walk back to here. I fear the worst has happened.
I could try to locate him for you.
Thank you so much. As I said, my husband's name is Braden. That's Brandon without the N. Please tell him to hurry back. Even if he's not found the wagon parts yet, I'm afraid he's hauled up with some whore at a saloon. At this point, we have no more belongings to haul, and I'm starting to use the wagon for firewood.
Mary pauses as if trying to find the words to continue.
If something's happened to him, you may be able to identify him by his wedding band. We were married just last spring, and it's not left his finger since that day. It's just a simple gold ring inscribed with my name.
I'll do my best, hooker. Stay here.
Your barrel is worthless as fuck.
Oh, you're gonna give me something. You're gonna give me something, biatch. Stone +2 value. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna take those. You see how much those things are worth? Absolutely. See, this is why you save scum, baby. Oh, where's your dead-ass husband? Found him. It's so random what they put on these guys. Nothing, emeralds, fucking lockpicks. 3 gold. You know what? Money. Money shot. Can I go around your dead-ass body? Seriously? Poisoned? Yeah, that don't mean shit to me. But if you're gonna poison me, you're gonna give me something sexy. The Art of Brewing. Can we get more than one book? Well, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Let's see how that works. It's the same thing. It doesn't do any more. Right? Yeah. It's useless. You don't want the same book. But I fucked up and quick saved and got the same book, so... So we still gotta save the same book, and then we gotta sell the other one. Fuck, I didn't know that could happen. That's good to know. You can double up on the books, but it's only gonna give you that bonus attribute one time. So, completely sellable item. That's okay though. We're learning. Look at this rudimentary map. Jesus Christ. It's terrible. It's like some fucking second grade scribble. Okay. 16 health, or 16 experience. 32 experience is better than 16. Mother, you are now at rest. Well, that's dismal as fuck. That's dismal as fuck. Locked door. Interesting. Well, you know I'm beating the shit out of this barrel, folks. Inconceivable. It's a new book. Am I fucking blind? Didn't take it. The Jewel of Thermor. The blessed Jewel of Thermor, to be forever known as the Crux of Ages, was most certainly a gift from the gods. It was found in 425 by Lord Sam of Thorobur while splitting a massive granite boulder in the Whispering Cave. Even in its rough form, the stone was a marvelous object, but after polishing the gem, it was like no other before it. Legend has it that the original gem cutter to work on the stone wept when he gazed at its beauty of the first facet cut. He claimed he saw divinity within the stone. Such a shock was this to the poor man's heart, he died that very night. The crux is as old as Eschalon itself, formed under the same circumstances that forged the known world. All of Eschalon's history is trapped inside, and it's believed that those who are in the presence are protected. For that reason, the gem is forever housed in the top of Bastion's spire, near the Chancellor and his council. It protects them from great evil, and gives them the wisdom to rule Thermor justly. It just makes me want to fucking sell it. We get to sell all the rest of this shit. Absolutely. I mean, we gotta get through this door, right? This is why you take unarmed. Skill 1. You couldn't get away with this shit if you didn't. Is it time consuming? Fuck yeah. Do you got time in your life? Fuck yeah. What else are you gonna do? You got some chicken nuggets in the oven. You got some ramen on the stove. Come over here and punch a fucking door for 5 minutes. You got nothing else better to do. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to the fucking game order. Shit, it's only 3:08 a.m. here. Bashing doors all day long, baby. Shit, run! Smoking bitches. Plus 5 hit points. Ivory Hamlet. You know what? Why not? Oh, because I got plus 3 dodge. Interesting. I think dodge is way better, right? Yeah. Buying and selling. We already fucking got that book. Would you give me a different book? Some pretty decent stuff in here. We could get another. We could get another divination spell. I got high hopes. Hey, it's a new book. We don't turn down new books. Eschalon, a world of wonder. Although many dispute the origins of our great world, none can argue its splendor and diversity. Eschalon is divided into 5 great provinces, with each province consisting of multiple regions. The province of Thermore in the east consists of temperate climates, rolling hills, and dense woodlands. A notable area of Thermore in North Krakemir, home of Eschalon's largest population of goblins. To the north and west is the province of Misfeld. While known mostly for its beautiful coastal regions, it also features deserts in the south. Misfeld is the most populated province in all of Eschalon, and has more cities than any other province. The far western shores of Eschalon belong to the province of Beria, a harsh wasteland known as the Desolation. This largely uncharted area is known to be home to mercenary clans and giants. The most remote areas of the wasteland are said to be home to colossal beasticles as we like to call them. The far northern region of Eschalon is called the Northland Expanse, an Arctic province of snowy tundra, frozen mountains, and glacial valleys. The southern province of Eschalon is called the Rift Zone, a volcanic area of great fissures and rivers of magma, in areas where the volcanoes are dormant and the brimstone has cooled. Lush jungles have spread. Alright, folks. Shit. I don't know about you, but that wraps it up for me as far as reading and getting into all kinds of lore of Thermore and Eschalon itself. We're going to go ahead and call the video here, and we'll see you soon with more Eschalon Book 1.